2025 has been off to a troubling start for the aviation industry. A number of high-profile collisions and crashes from D.C. to Philadelphia and Arizona to Toronto. The crashes rattling travelers, but should they?
Well, with more on everything travel, we're joined once again by legendary travel expert Peter Greenberg. Peter, good to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Once we get to those in a moment, the issues involving aviation safety or the apparent troubles that we're having here. Let's talk about why you're in town. LA Travel and Adventure Show. What can folks expect?
It is. Every year I get to come back, speak at the convention center. But what we're talking about this Saturday is everything the travel industry does not want you to know in terms of the process of travel. So how you get from point A to point B without getting abused.
Like by prices.
By everybody.
Okay.
Well, give us a secret then.
Yeah.
Well,
One.
it's how you make your reservation that gets you in trouble. Most people make their reservations online. That's a mistake, and I'll show you why. Most people think they're going to go from A to B. No, I'm going to turn the map upside down and show you secret flights, secret routes that nobody knows about, but are actually operating.
So if I don't do it online, how do I do it?
It's an old concept. Telephone.
The travel agent.
Really? The telephone. You're the travel agent calling the airline.
No, you use online to research, but then you pick up the phone.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so we were talking about how it's been a rough start to 2025 and people really could use a good trip. Are there any trends or updates that you're looking at ahead for spring and summer travel? And just want to mention you're on your blog in the video of Israel, the Royal Tour. A lot of people still want to go to the Holy Land, but with all of the trouble that's in the news all the time and what's going on in Israel, is it safe to go?
It is. And in fact, those numbers are going to come back. But the really good news for travelers is that the international routes are doubling and tripling down from the U.S. So there are like 19 new routes nonstop from the U.S. this summer we never had before. So United Airlines, for example, throw out your bucket list. They're going to places that were never on your bucket list, but nonstop. Mongolia, Greenland, perhaps our 51st state.
Topical humor.
Could happen. Could happen. But they're also going to Morocco, the first time in 40 years that a U.S. airline has flown there nonstop.
Wow.
And then out of L.A., you've got airlines like Norse, a brand new entrant, doing a nonstop marathon flight from L.A. to Athens. So you don't have to change anymore in London, which is pretty cool.
Big deal. Let's pivot a bit here. You were on with us a couple of weeks back following the mid-air collision over the Potomac. 67 people lost their lives. One, where does that investigation stand? And two, are there any questions that you still have that have yet to be answered? Well,
the good thing about the investigators here, the NTSB, is they have to painstakingly rule everything out before they rule any one thing in. So they've been able to rule a lot of things out. And what they do know, of course, at this point, because they've got good data, is that the helicopter was flying 175 feet higher than he should have. He was off course, and he wasn't transponding. And what that means was he wasn't sending a signal back to the controllers that every airline does that tells them their exact height, position, speed, direction. That's how controllers control airlines. So all the controller really had was a radar blip. He sort of knew where he was but didn't, and then he saw the other traffic. He called to the helicopter and said, look for traffic. The helicopter responded, but he was wearing his night vision goggles, saying, I've got the traffic in sight. And as we now are learning, it wasn't the right traffic.
And I've heard it described as looking through toilet paper tubes when you have on the night vision goggles. You don't have the peripheral.
Well, you don't have the peripheral to begin with, but you wear night vision goggles when there's no other light out there.
Right.
When you're flying over Washington, D.C., it's all lit up, so it's already obstructing your vision. It was a double negative.
Gosh, all right. Well, we mentioned that string of recent collisions, and you say air travel is the safest form of travel, and the NTSB, of course, suggests that it may be getting safer.
Well, one thing at a time. It is the safest form of travel, always has been, but we've now celebrated, if I can use that word, the 30 safest years in commercial aviation since aviation began. The real question is not whether we can improve on it, the real question is can we maintain it? And that goes back to the FAA. Way before any incident in Washington Reagan, we're talking about the Boeing 737 MAX, we're talking about the door flying off the 737 last year. We've got things we got to deal with right now about the FAA's relationship with manufacturers, with airlines, inspection, oversight, and doing the job they were supposed to be doing. And they're not staffed properly. So we have all those things happening, which is going to happen to everybody every day until they fix that.
The Trump administration and DOJ, of course, working to cut federal spending and staffing. We know a few hundred cuts at the FAA. They had talked about cuts at the National Park Service. Apparently, the administration walking that back. What does all this mean, if anything, for summer travel? Does it change things?
It does. The national parks are already going to be overcrowded, going to timed reservation systems, people not being able to get in. If you can't staff the national parks, that means the hours get shrunk as well. So, but that's not a critical safety issue. The critical safety issue is what's going on at the FAA. You don't cut jobs. We have 3 air traffic control centers right now that are operating at 85% staffing thresholds or less. You know what that means? They're being forced to have these controllers work mandatory overtime. The one job on the planet you never want anybody working overtime.
Yeah, absolutely. Earlier we saw the crash this week, the crash in Toronto, the Delta flight flipping on its back, and now Delta is offering $30,000 per passengers. I mean, let's talk about this. God forbid that any of our viewers ever go through a situation like this, but it does remind passengers about the importance of knowing their rights.
Right, and right now, you know every passenger is going to lawyer up, as they should. But we're not dealing, thankfully, in a wrongful death situation because miraculously, this plane ended up inverted in a level way and 80 people walked off that plane. So right now, the good news is the investigators have the CVR, the cockpit voice recorder. They'll know the last 30 minutes of conversation between the cockpit and the ground and in the cockpit as well. They got the flight data recorder. They have all the data on the performance of the plane, and they have 80 eyewitnesses. You never have that. And so they're going to be able to put together a second-by-second timeline of what happened, how it happened, why it happened, and hopefully the lessons that we learned so that it never happens again.
Back to why you're in town. Don't forget the Los Angeles Travel
And I'll be talking about that
Adventure
tomorrow.
Show. Yeah, we're plugging it once more. It's the Los Angeles Travel and Adventure Show this weekend at the LA Convention Center. Tickets available at laconventioncenter.com. Peter, good to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Oh, such a great talk.
Yeah.
Come back more.
Okay.
Okay.